In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to easily add checkboxes in Google Sheets on your desktop, as well as how to incorporate adjacent text with them. This is a handy feature, especially when you're managing tasks or creating to-do lists, so let's dive right in and explore the process together. First, let's talk about how to insert a checkbox into your Google Sheets document. Begin by selecting the cell or cells where you want to place your checkboxes. Once you have your cells selected, navigate up to the menu bar at the top of your screen. Here, click on Insert and then choose Checkbox from the drop-down menu. Just like that, every selected cell will now contain a checkbox. It's important to note that each checkbox comes with an underlying value. When checked, the value is true, and when unchecked, the value changes to false. This is useful for various logical and conditional functions you might want to implement later on. For those of you looking for a bit more customization, perhaps wanting specific values instead of the default true or false, don't worry. Google Sheets has got you covered. To use custom values, head over to Data in the menu and then click on Data Validation. From there, set the Criteria to Checkbox. Check the option to Use Custom Cell Values and enter your desired values for both the checked and unchecked states. This flexibility is particularly beneficial if you need to align the checkbox values with specific terms or indicators relevant to your project. Now, let's shift focus to adding text next to your checkboxes. Since inserting a checkbox will replace the cell's contents, you might wonder how to include descriptive text alongside it. The simplest approach is to have your checkbox in one cell and your text in an adjacent cell. For instance, you can insert your checkbox in column A and place descriptive text in column B right next to it. Alternatively, if you want to organize information by rows, you could have your checkbox in one column, say column A, and then provide a text label in the same row but in a different column. It's worth mentioning that within the same cell, you can't directly mix a checkbox and arbitrary text like Task 1 while keeping the checkbox interactive. So, to effectively create a checkbox plus text setup using two separate cells, one for the checkbox and another for the text, is the best approach. To illustrate this setup with an example, imagine you have a task list. Start by inserting a checkbox in cell A2. Then, in cell B2, type the description, Task, Send Report. This way, you or your collaborators can easily check or uncheck the box in A2 while seeing the associated task label clearly displayed in B2. To enhance this setup further, try using conditional formatting in cell B2. You can change its style based on the state of the checkbox in A2 using a custom formula like $A2 true. This could mean striking through the text or altering the cell's background once the task is completed, adding a visually clear indication right within your sheet. And there you have it. A quick and seamless way to keep track of your tasks using checkboxes and text in Google Sheets.